afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And Navy will go back on the attack. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll run play action. Got it back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You want to talk about shaking
you can't keep running.
the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Looking to the big tight end.
Cancer comes back and we're going in the box, but you can't keep running.
Navy will have to punt her away.
Cheat it down, and now it's real.
He makes the full catch, and they'll stop him at the 18. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Trying to get it. Run the gun, grab the game. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets it down at the 21. That's a 3-yard pickup. They get to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Me, I'm crazy. Eliminate the life
Decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. Will play the down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snakes it up the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
This is your time, your life flashing before your eyes, and soon enough you will realize this is goodbye. Don't worry if I gave you a chance, you just have to see it.
Line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man. Pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
The choices you never had, because you never, I'm sorry you never could be.
there and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going.
I'm gonna shout one time, they take like a time. I've got a switchblade with the cuts like a bitch, and I think you too should be. I wanna break free from the guys and ain't gonna raise. I'll carry the sights, I'm gonna get where I want it.
Fires to the middle.
I've got blood.
Notre Dame once back up near his own goal line, now on the move. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Finds his big tight end. Good throwing pass takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break while the enemy checked out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Goes to the option. Now the finish.
When your blind spot kind of I can't show myself with a shit to the beat. Thank you, come get that this great dude. You need a mercy. I wanna break from the that's I'll carry sights. I'm gonna get God,
Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or Tim Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't hold away. They're up by a field goal over Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
We had runners, like we got runners in already, nigga.
9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a
if you're gonna pull my hair,
completely flip the script.
at least tell me I'm pretty.
Second down, and now maybe we put them in a passing situation.
You know, if you
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. They're going to run it. And he'll pick up a few yards before he's dragged down, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. We're through one and running back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his hand out of the backfield. It's a football. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. to make that quarterback feel you, and the officials thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And he'll pick up one and brings up 2nd and 9. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in backfield. That's one. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Behind his tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they forced him 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are at throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find your playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll go to the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. A run for the quarterback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Carney. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll do it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Byron! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And you see the option behind the best programs in college football. You got quarterbacks that have those multiple options that make you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and create some better one-on-one matchups.
Navy quick to the line.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's quick decision making. Puts it on the ground, decides to take it himself, goes, gets the necessary yardage, first down.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defender. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They get to the line quickly. He wants to throw it again. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a great job on the blitz, getting the sack and showing his speed right there. With that play, he's making some of the great Golden Domer linebackers of old proud. Guys like Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith. How about Michael Stone? One of the all-time great names in college football history. Looking on, proud of what they're seeing from this young man. This dude has some skills.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. On the option. The pitch. Here he goes. Passes takes him still on his feet. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. How about this back stays on track and getting it in on the option. They've extended the lead and taking control here in week 9.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hand. And man, he showed you the
And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. We'll take a break to check it out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Gonna run it. It's Blunt. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Down the play fake. Under fire. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt, making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky? That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end across the 45. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Navy quick to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They want to run this quarterback. Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down and getting down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Leaves it with the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And I say that receiver got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. He's ready to get the 1st down.
Works his way ahead.
All I ever wanted was to find someone with finishing.
After the productive 1st down play in 2nd and 6.
Stay.
Wants to go
Cause
up
it
top.
makes me change what I'm from.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Nothing in the moment.
Decibel flies against the ground, gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here's the return from inside the 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Timeout. They built a big lead. They'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Every time we speak, was something tasted.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made. And
One leg down,
short
pitch
from
to
the
one.
27-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. separation for these receivers. They'll go to work in the air on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Like a mouse, like
Across the 50 and
I
knocked
got
out of bounds at the
Vanderbilt,
48, an explosive
White.
run gets this offense working. To the air
White
on
boy,
first down.
waste. Get the ball.
And down goes the
you got Indiana?
penalty flag down. Looks as if this might be
I'm matching you up. You got me fucked up. Unless we doing this shit over.
This defense
I need
happy
something
with
with a
how that
90.
last play turned out. Still applying the penalty. Send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to barrel in. And they will score. Touchdown, midshipmen.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little whoop out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll give it to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sideline, it's Carney. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
I'll tell you what, it puts you in a tough position. You're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, exploded. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's blocked. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright.
See the love again. Started to feel falling into another place. Voices in the void, calling about me in your arms. Falls in the sense that drag me down into the dark of it all. Can you help me? The big
ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air.
There are strangers I put on me.
He's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll move the tight end.
Appreciate it.
To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going.
Short ass nigga, man. What the fuck?
To become one.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Me and you.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. From the gun, the running back has it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third aim, trying to keep the drive moving on second and short. Tight end now in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Knocks it out of the air. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown. Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right gap consistently. He does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida managed to
on the
Some had
outside.
hoped for, but it sure beats the
Good looking, buddy.
Running back searching for a hole. Oh, better look out.
unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
How about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back open in the middle. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Scrambling away. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Navy will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sideline, not his best work. Offense at an empty set. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Carney. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time. Second and 6. This quarterback part of their running game.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded. You understand what they were trying to accomplish. Do a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of the game.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll send the back in motion. Power football with the run. Can't get him to the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. To the air on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Yeah, and I like teams that are aggressive. When offenses go empty and spread you out, you only got so many guys to protect your quarterback, and the linebacker comes through and hammers the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Off over the middle, it's Carney. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line, it's fourth down. They got it, it's blocked. And they got it.
You never know how weather affects the kick. The rain's coming down, obviously, but the field goal unit does a great job getting penetration, getting back deep in the backfield, and then blocking the kick for the big momentum shift.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first down. You need to be successful in conducting on that first play, and it gets you in less unpredictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up.
Why did he leave backwards?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. One thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front seven, and linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback, and you saw all of that from him right there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Here come the Irish back on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're dealing with a second and long. Looking for a crease. It's long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He's got it. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And we had runs, like we got runs in already, nigga. And he like, well, it don't matter.
So the officials take a closer look in the replay booth. Will overturn the call. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. Gets the back moving. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got him in the flat. He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. They'll run it to the right side. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. They'll go to the toss. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Lost the wire on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. Again, out of the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Trying to get the edge on the right. He will not get to the first down marker, and now that leaves him with 4th down and a big decision. They'll send out the kicker here. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Notre Dame has the ball. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. There he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's long. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Gives it on the option. Finds a little space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Spins away from the defense. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Motion from the wideout. On the move. Look out, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Touchdown, 5 yards. And they had 6 more before that trip to the the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you see crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is in trouble right now, and that Neyland Stadium crowd is letting them hear it. They're trailing by 17 to Texas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one, Kevin? We keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Complete. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on 4th down. Instead, they back up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, but no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. On the run, still looking. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll try the run. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle of his front. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up yards. Still got him on the turn. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, we've seen this a couple of times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center, to the left side, whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, so they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They've decided to try to go for a field goal here.
Let's fucking go!
Upright is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Behind his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll throw on third down. Working on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Stupid. What the fuck?
Off the play fake on first down.
I was born to break.
I can break it down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the wall. It's important to see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
Guns open, coming on the line, and he walks it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy!
A nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Slams it ahead. He's not going to get it in, and the lead will remain 18 as they were trying to make this a two-possession game. From inside his own 10, he'll
You was beating him, Mike?
Yeah, it was 21 to 19.
get it out across the 25.
What was the quarter?
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are
What quarter y'all was at?
It was in the fourth. It was like 30 seconds left. And he just threw a pick. Intercepted. These are lucky.
He's bad.
Because look, so I had the ball and they tried to say it was a fumble or whatever, right? I challenged it. I got it back. Right after that, I ran the ball with my same running back and scored a touchdown. Okay, cool. Put it on onside. Onside kick to him. He got it, of course. Boom. He run his little plays. Whatever. Then he tried to throw and try to scramble out the pocket and fuck up my defense. Well, that's what I think I was on. I think I was on the linebacker. Yeah, I was on the linebacker. And I seen the receiver and I seen how the DB scooted up away from the nigga. So I went right where the DB was supposed to be at. Boom, got the pin. That nigga mad.